Come check me out at Retro GameCon October 8th through the 9th at the OnCenter Convention Center up in Syracuse, New York. I'm gonna be there all weekend, and I'll be debuting my 2 new Genshin Impact cosplays there. Those being Barbara as a ballerina on Saturday and Amber on Sunday. So if you see me at both of those days in one of those 2 cosplays, then feel free to come on up to me and say hi. Hope to see you all there. Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Trackmaster Abandoned Mine Thomas model that I got. That's part of a really nice package that I got from, of course, my friend Trainboy54 that he was kind enough to send to me not too long ago, which I have to say is actually a really great model for sure. And as someone who actually does own the Trackmaster Thomas at the Abandoned Mine saga from many years ago for sure, this is exactly what I need at this point, and in the end, I'm actually really quite thrilled on how it actually turned out for sure. So yeah, pretty much on its own, really great Trackmaster Thomas train that I got for sure, and I'm very satisfied with what I've actually got for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, again, take all the time you need. I promise I'm not going anywhere entirely, but yeah, I think it's safe to say that this episode is actually going to be a real treat since after the previous episode for sure. So yeah. Yeah, and of course, I promise, I promise this time, unlike, of course, episodes 95 and 100, I will not make any more jokes on the hardcore kid for sure. In fact, I know he clearly doesn't deserve these jokes I actually make about him for sure, and I don't know how he's gonna react if he actually watch this for sure. But then again, pretty much when I did my perspective on, of course, the YouTube War of Summer 2012, and pretty much back in July, Universe Twisters actually did respond in a couple of comments roughly around 2 months after I posted that video, so I guess you may never know. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Now, of course, we actually continue on with, of course, this epic 2-parter, and yes, I actually did say 2-parter because, yeah, I've actually decided to split this into 2 parts for sure, because I've actually done it several times on this show, but yeah. Either way, we're actually continuing on this 2-parter by talking about the 2 remaining items that I got that were, of course, sent to that were also sent to me by my friend Trainboy54 that I got very recently. And those being, of course, well, I've waited a long time to talk about this, and, well, it's, of course, this lovely Trackmaster version of me as a Thomas character, but as a superhero, as well as, of course, this wonderful canvas painting I've got from him that is made to resemble my logo for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, 2 items for the price of 1 for sure, and well, I do need to, of course, continue on this 2-parter for sure, just for the sake of it. So yeah, I guess you can pretty much get the idea at this point. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at these. Alright, so to officially start off, of course, this episode right about now, before we can go ahead and get right on to talking about, well, this right here, I think it's actually quite fitting that, well, I think I should go ahead and talk about this, this lovely canvas painting that I got for sure. Now I guess it's no big surprise right about how is that pretty much if I can hardly remember for sure. I think I know for sure. I actually may or may not have talked about a couple of paintings on of course this show for sure. Many of which are of course pretty much a few that I picked up at conventions for sure. But then again, that was probably about like maybe about a few years ago, actually. I couldn't remember for sure, but truth be told, I've never actually done an entire episode, let alone part of an entire episode devoted to, of course, one single painting that I've actually got for sure. So yeah, this is actually a first for me to actually talk about a painting on, of course, this show for sure. So, but hey, I guess, if anyway, I've actually decided to make a really good exception for sure and actually talk about this. Now, I will have to say, pretty much from the looks of it, Trainboy54 has actually done an incredible job putting together this incredible canvas painting for sure. And I guess you can immediately see that on the back right now with the way it's actually framed and stuff. Yeah, it is most certainly a canvas for sure. So, yeah, I guess either way, pretty much from what I'm actually seeing right but now, this is actually a really, really nice painting for sure. So yeah, you can immediately tell from the looks of it right about now that it actually does resemble my pretty much my channel logo, as you can see right over here for sure, almost rather flawlessly for sure. In fact, I dare even say it almost looks almost identical to what I'm actually seeing back and forth right about now. But then again, I definitely know next year I will, of course, be showing off my brand new logo for sure. But hey, I guess either way, it actually is good to see those back to back for sure. So yeah, I guess with what I'm actually seeing, I'm actually really impressed by, of course, the incredible detail that John has actually put into, of course, this canvas paint for sure. And yeah, I think it's safe to say, I think pretty much he actually found the right shape I made for, of course, the logo, and even the right colors to actually put into it for sure. So yeah, I know that's definitely saying a whole lot for sure, because if anything, truth be told, the one thing I would have wished for sure is, of course, someone to, of course, make and, of course, give to me, or should I say, send to me some really nice fan art for sure. But I have to say, this painting that, of course, my friend John made actually is a really good case for sure, because it's actually done very professionally for sure, and actually makes it in such a way that it actually does come close to being the real thing for sure. So yeah, needless to say, I'm actually really quite impressed by this wonderful canvas painting that I actually got for sure. It is really incredible, and yeah, definitely one that I would definitely admire for sure. In fact, I think probably, I guess, since after I talk about this, I know my #1 priority right but now is to hang it up on my wall right but now. So yeah, probably by the time this episode goes live, I have already done that for sure. But hey, I guess it's safe to say I'm really quite impressed by this incredible painting that I've actually got for sure. So yeah, really impressed by that. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, now we can go ahead and talk about the Trackmaster version of me as a Thomas character, as a superhero for sure. So yeah, pretty much 2 reviews on, of course, 2 different items all in one episode. Yes, please. So yeah, now that we got done with, of course, the canvas painting right but now, let's go ahead and get ourselves down onto the floor and actually talk about the Trackmaster version of me as a Thomas character as a superhero. As a superhero. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get ourselves down there. Alright, so now that we got the lovely canvas painting out of the way, we might as well now go ahead and talk about pretty much the Trackmaster version of me as a Thomas character, but as a superhero. So yeah, again, this was of course another thing that John has actually sent to me alongside the Trackmaster abandoned mine Thomas that I also got from him that I did talk about in the last episode. So yeah, kind of makes sense that I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this entirely, and yeah, probably I think the one thing I actually do love about John for sure is that he actually does do a fine job, and of course making some really nice custom trains for sure, and this is actually no exception for sure. I mean, yeah, it's no big surprise. I did talk about many different versions of me as a Thomas character, buying different Thomas toys beforehand, but hey, I guess it's no big surprise on that front, and I'm still impressed with, of course, what I'm seeing nonetheless, for sure. And I guess the same thing can be said for, of course, this right here for sure. Probably from what I'm actually seeing, it is definitely the exact same as all the other ones that I did talk about before, but with, of course, a new twist thrown into it for sure. So yeah, seeing of how he decided to make me as a superhero for sure, probably the one detail, pretty much according to the face ramp analysis, of course, he actually did painted black for sure, made to actually resemble me wearing a black, oh, sorry if I tripped this for a second, but yeah, he actually did put a bit of black paint along the eyelids for sure, made to actually resemble me wearing a black mask for sure, just to help keep my identity secret, to which, yeah, it's actually a common theme for superheroes for sure, and this is coming from me, who actually did do plenty of reviews on a really good amount of superhero movies for sure, So yeah, I guess needless to say, I'm actually quite thrilled they actually did it. And of course, the rest I have to say is still the exact same as normal for, yeah, pretty much the same as all the other different versions of me for sure. But although the one major difference ramp now is of course along the side ramp now, you can definitely see pretty much is all written on here. It says brave, bold and brave bang Ackley, with of course pretty much my number is 4427 along the side. So yeah, pretty much going right here, and of course right over here, and yeah, pretty much the rest actually remains the same ramp now. So yeah, I guess from what I'm actually seeing right about now, this actually does look really impressive for what it is. It's still the pretty much a same old version of me as a Thomas character that Trainboy54 is actually made, but with a brand new twist thrown into it for sure. So yeah, I'm actually really quite impressed in such a way that John decided to make me as a superhero this time, to which if that being the case, well, then where's my solo movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe right about now? I desperately need it right about now. So yeah, Marvel Studios, and especially Kevin Feige, if you're watching this, make that happen. If there's like a whole solo film of course, me as a superhero, like of course what you're seeing right here, make that happen. You will definitely make as much bank as of course all of the Avengers movies for sure. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say on, of course, the hang up front for sure. But hey, regardless of course, what I have to say, I'm actually really quite impressed with, of course, what I'm actually seeing right here for sure. Again, pretty much the same as, of course, all the other different versions of me as a Thomas character, but with a brand new twist for sure. And you know me for sure, I always do love a new twist on something I actually really do love for sure. So, I guess with that being said, now that I've officially talked about this, how will it fare up now that once it's up and running? Well, I think we might as well answer that by giving, of course, this superhero version of me a massive test run. So yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and get right to it. Alright, so here we are with, of course, the Trackmaster version of me as the Thomas character, as a superhero. Once again, of course, this really nice Trackmaster oval layout that I've constructed well in advance, pretty much well ahead, of course, all this for sure. So yeah, I'm actually really quite curious to see on how this is gonna fare up for sure once we get it going for a massive test run for sure. And thankfully, pretty much around the time I got this, if I can, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it turns out Trackmaster44 was, of course, kind enough to put in some actual batteries into, of course, this one, well ahead on, of course, me writing this for sure. So yeah, that's actually the one thing I can actually give him credit for, just to help save me some time for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, I am really quite excited to see how it's actually gonna fare up for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, let's get it perfectly aligned, and yeah, it's all saying good to go for a massive test run. So yeah, with that being said, Super Ackley, away! Alright, so, yeah, I guess, right about now, we had just completed this, massive, test run on, of course, this thing, all throughout, this, entire, oval layout, right about now, and I have to say, I, really do love the way on, how, well it's actually, run for, sure. Everything from, what I'm actually seeing really does, work perfectly, and I'm really, quite impressed, on how well it actually, turned out, for, sure. So yeah, and of course, if anything, everything from, of course, what I'm actually seeing for sure really does do a fine job, and of course, doing what I normally do, like pretty much like any other Trackmaster toy that's been out there. And another thing I can give a credit to that pretty much around the time I got it going is that, much like the Trackmaster Abandoned Mine Thomas that I got, yeah, Trackmaster44 was kind enough to put this in such a way pretty much to make it freewheel just fine for sure. So yeah, that's actually the one thing I do admire for sure. Still giving me really nice callbacks to, of course, the early days of Trackmaster for sure, which is actually the one thing I really do love for sure. So yeah, I guess all in all, I am really impressed with, of course, this Trackmaster version of me as a Thomas character, as a superhero for sure. So yeah, everything from what I'm actually seeing really does do a fine job flawlessly, and again, it's pretty much the exact same version of course, me as a Thomas character, but with a nice unique twist thrown into it, which I have to say, that's actually the one thing I really do love for sure, taking something that I know and love, but with, of course, a new twist for sure. And I know that's definitely saying a whole lot, seeing how, I know for one of my cosplays, I actually made Barbara from Genshin Impact as a ballerina. Yeah, you heard right. I made Barbara, a church deaconess from Genshin Impact, into a ballerina. A freaking ballerina for sure. So yeah, let that sink in right about now. But then again, if you have seen several of my TikTok videos, as well as, of course, my episode that I did on CGS, aka Cosplayer's Guide to Success, of course, that's a cosplay, you pretty much know what I mean. Though I am really quite excited to debut it for Retro GameCon that's going to be coming up very soon. That I'm actually really excited for. But anyways, back onto the subject right now. Like I said, I'm really impressed with this lovely Trackmaster version of me as a Thomas character, as a superhero for sure, and it's actually the one that I really do admire the most, and I love it a whole lot. And yeah, to Trackboy54, if you're watching this, once again, thank you so much for sending me this, alongside the canvas painting and the Trackmaster abandoning mine Thomas saga for sure. It's actually really well worth it, and I'm really glad that I got those from you for sure. So yeah, and I guess on that thought, I'll definitely end this episode right here. So yeah, I guess with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup, and of course, as usual, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future, then go ahead and send me an email to this email address, Ackleyattack4427TheThomasFan1 And if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as, of course, plenty of other stuff that I got in between all of that, then go ahead and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites that I have provided with, of course, the links down in the description box below. And, of course, if you want to show your support for me and see some sneak peeks to videos that I got coming up in the near future, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget, then go ahead and support me on Patreon at patreon.com/Ackleyattack427TheThomasFan1 And if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out a whole lot. And speaking of on my channel, if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode right about now, and I don't know what I'll be talking about in the next episode, but I know I'll be in for a real treat once I do. But I guess until then, all I can do right about now is, of course, really admire this lovely version of course, me as a Thomas character, but as a superhero for sure. And again, I can definitely see the strong possibility that I could maybe get a possible solo film for sure, and if that happens, well, who knows? So yeah, I guess with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you once this gets its own solo movie in probably Phase 6 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe right about now. So yeah, I'll definitely leave you guys at that. I can't fully guarantee that might actually happen, but hey, I can still see that as a strong possibility. So yeah, take care, guys.